Okay, question 4, library routines. Explain the purpose of the library routines div and round. So we need to know what a library routine is. So in programming, a library routine is just a statement we can use, and it means we don't have to worry about the programming behind that statement and what it does. So for example, another good example is the length. In pseudocode, just writing length and then putting an identifier in brackets, say length of name. So if somebody's typed their name, that will automatically count too many characters in their name and return the value back to you. And we don't need to worry about how that happens. So kind of library routines sort of hide that technical detail from us. We don't need to know, we just want to use the library routine. So explain the purpose of the library routines div and round. So div is integer division, and that's when we perform a division and we just end up with the number of times that a number will divide into another number as a whole number. So let's go ahead and write something along those lines. Div is whole number division when we carry out integer division, which is what it is. The answer is a whole number and is the number of times a number will divide into another number. Okay, so I've probably explained that in a very long-winded way, but I'm trying not to use the mark scheme to answer the questions. That would be very easy. I'm trying to answer it from the point of view of somebody that's just spent a long time revising this stuff, which I'm pretty sure you will have done if you're watching this video, and how you could put that in words. There's lots of different ways that we could write that. So let's just have a look at what that is. So 1 mark per point, maximum 4, but we get 2 for this. So I've mentioned integer division, meaning only the whole number part is retained. So I've said the answer is a whole number and it's the number of times a number will divide into another number. So I've written that in sort of a long-winded way. They've also put an example here which I would have probably suggested to do. I got carried away writing out that long answer, so you could add your own example. So if we said 12 div let's say 5, so 5 goes into 12 twice as a whole number, that's 2 times, then we've got a remainder which we're not interested in, so equals 2. Okay, they've written it like this, so div, so 12 comma 5 would be the same thing. So that's how you write it in pseudocode for this particular example anyway. Okay, let's move on to the next question, round. So round just will round a number, but the idea of round is you can specify how many decimal places that you round the number to. So I guess we can just go ahead and write that out. So round will round a number to a specified number of decimal places. And that we could let's give an example this time. So e.g. if x is equal to 2.13524, round x to let's put 2. So we're rounding x to 2 decimal places, so we're rounding it to here. Because the next number is 5, as you'll know from maths, we need to make the 3 to a 4. Will be 2.14, something like that. Let's have a look at the mark scheme, if we can read it. To return a rounded To turn a value round to a specified number of digits or decimal places. So I've set that to a specified number of decimal places. To the next highest or next lowest value, depending on the value of the preceding digit. So I've actually given an example, which again they've given credit for here to show how it works. You can either explain the maths behind it, that if the number after the number that you're rounding to is a 5 or greater, then you round this number up, or as we've done, we've given an example. Okay, and the same for the integer division. So again, that will give us the 2 marks for that. Okay, right, let's stop this one, on to the next one. Thank you very much.